All right. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Hold on. I don't know. Okay. I might just have to hold this. Hi. Holy crap. So I'm actually running late for a class, but this message wanted to come through, and it was like, there's so much energy going on right now. Everything is shifting. Everything is changing. And I think the message that's trying to come through is one of trust. One of trust that, one, you're on the right path. You're doing all of the things correctly is kind of what's coming through. That I think I've said it before in other videos, and it's like this sense that right now there's so much energy and so much like creativity for me, for example, but creativity, authenticity, these are all such high vibrational energies. And when you have such high vibrational energies, you get a lot of the low vibrational stuff to come up, stuff that, the reasons why maybe you don't trust this. And like for me, for example, because I feel like I'm just talking rapidly right now, and because so much is going through, but I feel like a lot of doubt, a lot of scarcity mindset, a lot of lack of trust, a lot of guilt, shame, all of these things are starting to come up. And these are all the things that have been preventing me, if you will, from, let's just say, creating or starting this business or moving forward with the things that I feel I want, the person who I feel I am. So we're still on me as an example, go figure. But it's like, when I tap in to the person that's inside, who do I feel that she is? What qualities does she personify? Whether they used to feel attainable or not. And it's like, I'm getting put, what is that saying? Put your money where your mouth is. 2:22 on the clock. It's like, it's time to shit or get off the pot. Shit or get off the pot. And it's like the person who you feel you are is right there. She is attainable. And it's leaning into those things. How do I explain this better? It's tapping into your future self, and who does she personify? Who is that person? And enacting those qualities of, sorry, somebody was just leaving right next to me. Enacting those qualities and staying true to them. Find your compass. Your compass is inside your chest, and tapping in with that. Yeah, there's just a lot of energy that's moving through, and it's trust. I think I said that already, trusting it. I feel with all of these lower energies starting to come up, they're being released, but it feels like there's still the stories that you're attached to. The stories that there's not going to be enough. Why would I trust this? How, it's never proven me to, I don't know. What am I trying to say? That it's never been proven to me before to trust this. And that's what it, if the persona, the person you want to be is one that just trusts in the universe blindly, that you don't need proof, that you don't need all of the things that your mind is looking for, then here's your time. Here is your time. Do it. Quit that job. Take that trip. Trust. It's scary for me right now too. There's so much coming up that I get to practice what I'm preaching right now. And that's trust. One of trust. Trust that the money's going to be there. Trust that even if the money's not going to be there, that there's a reason why you were called to do this, that there is something greater in the healing that is happening when you pour your soul into something and surrender. and trust blindly. There's so much. I'm shaking right now. It's crazy because there's just so much coming through right now. But it's this of trust. Trust that you are being called in a direction. Listen to that whisper, that, or maybe it's been really loud, but you've been distracting and your distractions are much louder than that quiet voice. Go get quiet. Go find the things. I think in the last few months for me, I've been isolated. I'm getting the hermit, card in my head, hanged man. You've kind of been paused right now. And it's like, it's asking you to start moving. It's asking you, but with that time, I'm seeing a bat, hanged man, I see a bat. And it's like that you've been kind of conserving your energy and, that's how you rest. But within that, you're dropping into yourself and getting to know yourself and knowing your energy, knowing what actually resonates for you. And maybe you don't know, but that's okay too. Take a step towards the curious. Take a step towards the excitement. Take a step towards something that scares you. And not bears or something, or maybe it's bears, but take a step towards something, because yes, guess what? We are in a time right now, like I said, shit or get off the pot just keeps coming up. Maybe because they know I like saying that. But it's like, you can sit here. You can sit here and do the same thing over and over and over. Or you can untie yourself from the tree. I'm seeing the hangman again, and that it's time. It's time. And it's coming in, and it's coming in fast. It's coming in freaking fast. Holy mackerel. It really is. Trust. Be a rebel. I just got be a rebel. In this time, ooh. Holy crap. Okay. In this time where we are, holy moly, where we are called to be scared. We're not called. We are taught. We are conditioned to be scared, to be frozen, to be untrusting and non-explorative. It's just like, it's easier. Obviously, it's easier to be safe. It's easier to sit here and do the same thing over and over and over. It's easier, but it's braver to be seen. It's braver to step out. It's braver to step into the unknown. Holy shit. So rebellion. It's like, we are in a culture where we are afraid. I'm using this as an example. Take it as it resonates. Afraid of being an individual, we are told to be afraid of money. We are told that it's limited, that everything is limited, that, we are in a culture where you are shown to be isolated. You are actually almost encouraged, pitted against each other. And it's like this energy of rebellion. What energy that is authentically yours can you call into the world that maybe is completely counter to what is, I'll call, the norm? What is convenient? What is accepted? What is that energy? Is it joy? To be completely joyful in a time where everybody is so uncertain. To be adventurous in a time where everybody wants to go crawl into the depths of their garage, and turn it into a bomb shelter, which would be cool too, by the way, if that's what you're being called to. To buy a trip when you are told you are limited, when you are told resources are finite, when, I don't know, I'm getting something about money. When you are told you are not abundant, to be afraid of money, that you need to do X, Y, and Z in order to keep it coming in. I'm just shaking. That's crazy. I don't know if you can see my chin. It's going, and it's, I mean, it's Pennsylvania, so it's not exactly tropical here, but I'm moving energy right now. Holy shit. Jump. I just got jump. It's time to jump, guys. Jump and trust. You are supported. You are supported. It's like I'm getting this feeling of, it's like support in your mind looks a certain way. Support, like, for example, money. You know, it's like, I'm going to jump, I'm going to do this thing, and I'm going to be supported. You know, all this money is going to come into me. And maybe you are absolutely right. But it's jumping to trust in the unknown, that you don't know what's going to happen, that you don't know if that's going to come to you. The thing that your mind is wrapping around, you are jumping to trust that whatever comes to you is in your best interest. Trust in the unknown, trust in the divine, trust in the universe, build the trust within yourself, not building the trust or hoping for whatever your mind is hoping for. Your mind has this form of control, this form of structure that it wants to maintain. And I think right now the universe is breaking that down. It's breaking it down. And so it's asking you to trust that even if it's not what your mind was looking for, even what your mind feels is comfortable, that it's all here for you. It's all pulling you in the direction that you are here to serve in. I'm trying to see if anything else is coming through. The energy is like slowing down a little bit. I'm still a little shaky, but trust. Holy moly. Anyway, okay, I'm going to leave it there. Maybe I'll have another one later, you know, who knows? Like I said, this is powerful fucking times right now, guys. Energy is flowing. Some of you feel it more than others, and I'm getting this sense of like energy hygiene for those of you that do. For all of you, get quiet, do some energy hygiene. And I say that because it's totally resonant for me. I'll call it, I'm new to this game. And keep the channel open. Eat clean. Be clean. Get into nature. I think this is all for me. But take it as it resonates for yous as well. And I'm going to go to my class. And maybe later I'll have another video because, like I said, I have an image in my head, but I don't have words for it. It's like just that, maybe, I don't know, it's not quite a volcano, but it's like this explosion of energy or this energy building up within you, and it's something. I don't know. I don't have words for it. I'm going to let this go because guess what? I got stuff to do. But oh my gosh, thank you for listening. And holy crap. Shit is moving, guys. We got this. All right, I'll talk to you later. Welcome back. I think I'm gonna just put this all in one video. So yeah, anyway, what's coming through now is this energy of clearing your energy, keeping your energy clear, clearing the pipes, I've been getting a lot of imagery for gutters or hoses or things like that when you send a lot of water, clear energy through, it's going to disrupt, unblock, it's like it's going to shoot out all the shit and debris that's been sitting in there for a while. So I don't know, something's coming through about getting your energy clear, getting your energy. So I'm sure, you know, it's clear and grounded, you know, doing things that ground you, doing things, but clearing your energy, or also seems to be like finding the places where it feels the heaviest. Like you can help it along by finding where it's heaviest. In some ways, like for me, it's coming up as like food, you know, the overeating, the heavy eating, but there's also other things that you consume, heavy energy things that you consume, like the news, music, the environment which you find yourself in, the people you hang around with. There's also this sense of expression. You know, if there's like the, I'm just, sorry, it looks like I'm staring off into space, but I'm just like, whatever's coming through. And it's this image of like, I'll call it like art, whatever that means to you, art. But it's like helping to move the blocks in some ways, helping to move this heavy energy that's within you. So finding ways to express what's inside, express, what you feel inside. So whether that's like painting or dance or whatever that creative energy, expressive energy is really what it's saying. So whatever that means to you, I got the word play. I think play being a form of like higher vibrational curiosity, excitement, playing with things. It's like playing gives a lightness to things that maybe you were blocked in doing, maybe art, for example. But it's like playing with it, giving yourself permission to soften the edges. Something I recorded today, but not the thing that you're going to see in this one, was, oh, it's gone, or it's going. Play. You're just talking about play. Maybe it'll come back to me. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's anything else that wants to come through, but it's like lightning, making your energy more fluid, finding the places, softening the edges. There's something there. There's something that wants to come through, and it's like, what do you want me to know? What do you want me to reveal? It's like that we have this heavier energy, or these blocks of energy not wanting to move, or emotions not wanting to move, finding the ways that feel expressive, finding the ways that help to create space, help to change the narrative. I don't really know if this is actually coming through as anything. It felt like this heavier energy working through you in the form of expression. I don't have words for it. What I'm feeling right now is that find where, this is what I was going to say before, find where your limits are. You know, I get that image of like a dog wearing one of those shocker collars. Find where your perimeter is of your comfort zone and just start pushing, you know, find out what makes you feel a little uncomfortable and push through that, because it's like in these unhealed parts of yourself is where all that heavier energy is being stored. Yeah. The unhealed parts of yourself is where the heavier energies are being stored. The stories, the shame, the guilt, the ideas that you're not good enough, the ideas that you're not abundant enough. There's a lack mentality. There's, all of these things are starting to come through as the heavier energy that you haven't healed, you haven't expressed. Maybe it's not here to heal yet, but it's, you're carrying around dead weight in some ways. You're carrying around boxes of shit that you don't even maybe realize have been packed with all this stuff, and you can open them up, empty them out, and start seeing what the contents are, getting rid of some of the stuff that, and that is also pinging true in the physical world. Get rid of stuff that no longer serves you. Start going through your stuff in your life, in your house, in your belongings. You don't need as much as you think you do. You're holding on to dead weight. You're holding on to dead weight not only in your body but in your physical presence. There's so much stuff you don't actually need, and everything you own is a source of energy. And when you have so much of it, it creates just chaotic energy, too much energy you become numb to. And so it's like freeing up your space, your physical space, your emotional space, your internal space. Clearing up space, guys. Is there anything else? I feel like there's something more with finding your boundaries, pushing through some of the, not like pushing to the point where you don't feel safe, but finding the things that make you uncomfortable, because it's those things that are holding you back, those energies that are holding you back. Find the parts of you that are unhealed. Find your triggers. I'm trying to see if anything else. Yeah. Find your triggers, find your distractions, find the things you numb with. Because it's in that mess of uncomfortableness that you will be found. Once you start to separate those things, once you start to go through them, once you start to free yourself of some of the energy, once you start calling that back, that's where you're going to be found. So what small thing can you do right now and let that build off of itself? Let that build off of itself. Something wanted to come out there. When you free up even a little bit of energy, it pays dividends. It's like, I don't know, I don't want to say it's exponential, but in some ways it's like every little bit counts. So finding ways in which you can start freeing up your energy in all the different ways that I listed, and I'm sure there's others, but it's like, I feel like this message is coming through to a collective that is energy laden, like they're very energy sensitive, but it's like in some ways all of the insulation that's keeping them from actually being sensitive to this, whether it's, I just listed a bunch of things. All of those things are kind of preventing you from really tapping into what you're here to do. And it's asking you to clear it up, asking you to vibrate higher, magnetize yourself. So anyway, okay, message number 2. Who knows if there'll be more? If not, thank you again for listening. If there's another message, we might just keep doing a run-on video today. Why not?